Hello and welcome to my race report of the Conrad Offroad Masters Series, which took place at my home track, the RC Glashaus in the north of Hamburg, Germany. I drove here with my B5M in two-wheel drive modified together with 22 other drivers. I managed to come into the A main on place 8, which is very good because the field was very competitive. There are a lot of very fast local drivers. And there were guest drivers who have won national titles or even international titles. The top 4 in the grid are the local drivers. Melina, 13 years old female driver with her Team C TM2. Mirko on place 2 also with Team C. Dennis on 3 with his Kyosho RB6 and on 4th Yannick with his Servo C4.2. Enough introduction, let's go racing. So, here's the start. I managed a quite good start. I'm 8th, but here's a massive crash and I could overtake, I think, 3 guys. So I'm in the middle field somewhere. The first lap was very good. I didn't make any mistake, but the others made mistakes, so I could overtake the next one. Here I have a nice duel with Patrick, who drives also a B5M, but behind me there is already Dennis, who started on position 3 and is a very fast guy. He had some bad luck at the start, but now he is pushing very hard, whereas I'm pushing to Patrick. I could pass Patrick's B5M, but now Dennis with his Kyosho RB6 is behind me. The current position at this time for me is place 4. But now Dennis makes more pressure on me, and here he tries to overtake me, and here he has me. But it's not a problem, I know he's faster. And he made a small mistake, but I could manage to stay in front of Patrick. The race went quite well for me, but then I made this stupid, ridiculous mistake. So others could overtake me, and yeah, this looked strange and I don't know how this could happen. So after this I lost a little bit my rhythm and my concentration. So unfortunately I made another mistake, but this was not so bad because I could keep on driving. Here I have a nice duel with other drivers, and this is a battle for position 7. He overtook me in the 180-degree curve, but I jumped over him at the next jump. And this is the last lap of the race, a few meters to the finish line, and I'm in front. The gap was only 0.2 seconds. So I became 7th in this race, and the winner was Melina. I reached 21 laps in 7 minutes 16, which are 2 laps behind the winner. Let's go to the start of leg 2. I had no crash, but after the curve I jumped on a car and I was in a bigger crash. Fortunately I didn't need a marshal, so I did not lose too many time. But overall this leg was not so good. I made too many mistakes. Here, for example, I crashed into the wall and landed on the roof. But I had also some fun. Here I have a great duel with Patrick and his B5M. It was very close, as you can see, but it was always fair, and that is when racing makes really fun. Side by side through the curves, and the other driver could participate from our duel, but the duel is still not over. Now I'm back in front. The marshal was on the track, he could pass, and now I crashed. Unfortunately, I made other mistakes, and the last lap of this leg was not counted, so I had one lap less on the timetable and became last. This time Dennis won in front of Melina and Yannick. I had only 20 laps minus that one that was not counted, so only 19 laps. Here's the start of leg 3. Once again I had a good start. I had no crash. I drove carefully and I could win one position. I drove concentrated, and in this leg I made almost 0 mistakes. Here I was very lucky. I jumped directly into the arms of the marshal, who put me back to the track, so I didn't lose any time. I finished in the last leg 7th, like I did in the first leg. After winning the first leg, Melina could also win this leg, so she is the overall winner. As I mentioned before, this was my best leg, and I missed the 22 laps only by 1.4 seconds. Here is the main result. I had with my single result 7-10-7 and 8th place overall. It was a great racing day with awesome races. My conclusion is that I have to find 1 second a lap. I have some ideas how I could make this happen, but I will see in future if my improvements will work. With improvements I mean both the car and me. I really have to manage a 7-minute run without any mistake, and I'm sure I can improve my lap times with a better setup on my car. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to comment, like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. More will follow very soon. And please don't forget to check out my Facebook and Instagram profiles. Bye bye.